When we start, we're going to be talking about this level 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ian Molby, you're competing tonight against players that you've competed against on the football field. What's that going to be like?
I don't know. I hope that the competitive edge is still going to be there. And when we used to play against them on the football field, more often than not, we used to win. So let's hope it's going to be the same tonight.
Yeah. Anyone in particular you'd like to beat tonight?
Well, Graham Roberts is my first professional football game. Was in 1982 for Ajax playing against Tottenham Hotspur, and he was playing for them. And he's a few years older than me, and he was a grown man trying to kick me. You know what I mean? So I just hope I can trample all over him tonight.
Yeah. Any particular strategy tonight?
Yeah, I think I'll have a little look early on. Obviously, when the blinds are small, try and get a feel of the table and how people are playing. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people aggressive early on. I'll just have a little look and see how we go as the night progresses.
Anything that's similar with competing in football and poker?
The will to win, I think. But also in football, you'll have games where the game is won between the ears. Mentally, it's extremely tough, and poker's like that. You have to be concentrated all night. You make any lapses of concentration, people will spot that, and they'll spot your weakness, and they'll take your chips off you.
What's your experience with light poker?
Well, I wouldn't say I played a lot of poker, but I've played regularly poker for the last 3 years, and I've played in quite a few live events, big live events around Europe, which has been a real buzz. This is obviously on a smaller scale, but a live event is a live event, and it'll be fantastic. Just the sound of chips being moved around, and that atmosphere is in the casino will be fantastic.
We've got 6 players here tonight. What's the deal with footballers and poker?
Well, I think it's only natural. I mean, we spend an awful lot of time on coaches going to away games in hotels overnight, and the most natural thing to do is to play cards. And ever since I became a personal footballer, I've played cards, and I was kind of just natural, I think, to go into this. And when Alan was talking about doing this, I said, well, you've got to try and get some old footballers involved because they all have a history of playing cards. And I think it's worked quite well.
Yeah. You looking forward to tonight?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been penciled in the calendar for a long time. But there's always a cut-off point, and if you're knocked out early, it hasn't been a great night. But if you can stay, I think, beyond midnight, I think you've had a good night, you've enjoyed yourself. And of course, if you can finish the last 5 there's a little bit of prize money, that'll make it even better.
Well, we'll see you at the final table tonight.
I hope so. That's the idea. That's why I'm here. But anything can happen in poker, but I'll keep my fingers crossed.